I think we're on. I think we're live. I think we're here. I think we're here with a live stream, guys. It's Sunday afternoon, evening, morning, 11:30 a.m. depending on where you live. I feel like doing a live stream. I haven't done a live stream watching PLO in a while, so we're here. We're back. I'm hesitant because I'm curious what the delay is on this right now. I'm going to go ahead and look. And you know, whenever I stream on YouTube, obviously there's a delay. It always tilts me. I'm still tilted every single time I stream by the delay. And as I look now, I see the delay, and I'm tilted by this Pokerstars lobby. I don't know what's happening with it. So, yeah, overall, this is a very tilting day. Am I even on? Where's this thing at? Let's get going. Oh, I am on. Oh. Okay. I think I'm like 30 seconds behind as usual. So tilted. For anyone that watches this back on replay, which seems to be a decent amount of people, I think you guys get a better experience. But yeah, we're here, we're live. What's up, man? Joey Room 1, aka Chicago Joey, in the house right now. Pokerstars, this is what it's come to. This is what it's come to, guys. There's nothing running. Nothing going. Oh, there might be a little 1020 zoom happening. What is this lobby? I'm trying to change the lobby on this new Pokerstars thing. I don't know. What the fuck did they change the lobby for? The lobby was perfect before. It was amazing for years. It didn't need to be changed. What the fuck did they change it for? I don't understand. But, alright guys, we're going to be railing. Was there pop-ups in this? What the fuck is this bullshit? They really pop-ups on the table at the top of the thing? They didn't want to do it in the box, so now it pops to the top of the lobby? How fucking tilting is this? Oh my god. Revert to Pokerstars 6. Oh. Actually, let's do a review of Pokerstars 7 while we're here. Hold on. Well, what's going on, guys? Who we got out there, man? I see we got a lot of regulars. My boy MR2. Sue, what's up, Ben? DC, Ali Bro. A resident hooker aficionado. Fade and RS, Tim F. Shocked you degenerates are up this early. The fuck are you talking about, Tim? It's noon here, man. It's like 7 a.m. in Europe. And by Europe, I mean it's 7 a.m. in a very specific part of Europe, I believe. Sion, Papi, Tiny Nino, what's up, buddy? Nick, what's up? What's up? Welcome, guys. I haven't done a stream in a while. I know you guys have been sad. I know you guys have been craving a live stream. People are asking me, can we get a live stream? MR2 Sue, it's definitely not a 2-minute delay. You fun live stream watcher. It's not a 2-minute delay. If it's a 2-minute delay, it's definitely not a 2-minute delay. What's up, Bruce? Papi, what's up, buddy? What's up, bro? But yeah, guys, we're here. We're streaming. I haven't been streaming lately. I wasn't going to do a podcast for like a month, but that Ebony and Anna thing, if you guys watched that the other day, they what's this guy asking for money in the chat in the 1020 Zoom? Yeah, they messaged me. They're like, can we do a podcast? I was like, fine, I don't want to do a podcast. I'm quitting. But so they got me back in it, and I thought I'd be more excited to do more podcasts and live streams, but I haven't been, so that's why I haven't been doing any. I just don't want to. I don't know. Sometimes you get excited, you have some desire to do them. Other times you don't give a fuck. So I'm kind of currently in this state of mind where, you know, I like streaming, but I like podcasts, but not that excited to do them right now. But yeah, man, how's everybody doing out there? I can't talk about. Oh, I can talk about this. I can't talk about that. I might. Yeah. It's been an interesting past couple weeks in terms of the love life. A lot of love, a lot of happiness. A lot of sadness, a lot of self decisions. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say, guys. Just ignore what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to word it delicately. So let me get some tables up here. We're watching some PLO today, guys, on Pokerstars. If you're new to the live stream, welcome. If you're not new to the live stream and you're a regular, welcome. If you're someone I don't like, welcome as well. I'm glad you're watching this and I don't like you. That's pretty cool. Okay, what the fuck is going on in this lobby? I'm so tilted. What is this? Alright, we got 1020 zoom going. We got rail 3.6 deep. That's what our lives come to, huh? Alright, so we're going to rail. If you go to settings, then lobby display, switch it from filters. Why didn't they just keep it the same as before? I don't understand. Alright, let's just put, oh, not a 1-2 zoom, for fuck's sakes, no way. Let's put the where's the $2, $5 zoom? Let's put that up. All right, so we're going to put these 3 tables up right now. We're going to watch some action. We're going to call some hands. We're going to chat about GTO. You know, there's been a lot of discussion in the Facebook group. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, that's weird because it's probably one of the best Facebook groups that was ever created by anyone in the history of the internet. And there's a lot of GTO discussion. What's GTO? You know, GTO is doing things the right way. So the other day, Trent Dominowski, he posted a hand, something about a call down where Jungle Man called down with Queen 5 on. Oh, got a pot. Nimzon, the short stacker. I hate that motherfucker so much. He's not showing his cards. All right, so we got the Zoom. But yeah, so Trent Dominowski, let me get back to the point. Trent Dominowski posted a hand where Jungle Man ended up calling the river with Queen High. And he made it sound like it was this insane call. But after I did some away from the table work on the hand, I realized that it was kind of a standard call on his part. You know, Trent seemed to be really mind blown at how he could make the call. But it was such a standard hand. And then afterwards, I ran some GTO and I realized that he should have shoved the turn instead of calling the turn to induce on the river. And yeah, there was a big discussion about that, and there was some ladyboy grinding GTO because Michael Phelps apparently is a member of the Ladyboy Grinders. So yeah, Tim Stone confirmed like he fucked another human being that's a man. You know, not a big deal. So yeah, it's been kind of interesting week. All in top right, Flong with a set. Oh no, he loses the first. Don't do it, Flong. A set and the second. How does Flong? How do you lose this all in? Blind versus blind? Oh no, that's under the gun first. Okay, that makes sense. All right. What's up, Snap? Annihilator, 4:30 a.m. in Australia. DJN Styles. What's up, Ryan Bonner? Ryan Bonner is on the internet nonstop, grinding live streams on Twitch, I believe. He's constantly out there, and it's great to see. So we got this Zoom pool. And let's see who's in it. Let's see if we got any fun players, any happy players, any sad players. Every time you announce, then I see YouTube link. I remember it's not accessible. Guys, how do we get around the Germany thing? I think, I forgot how we get around that thing. There's someone asked on Twitter about the Germany not being the live stream. You can't comment. All in. Oh crap, please don't win. Oh, what the I think we got a little collusion, guys. Hold on a second. Is this Ocrop's other account? Where's this guy from? Poland? What the hell? Poland and Austria, they're together, right? Tiltkorv. Alright, so MDU, pot son of the gun, Ocrop 3 bets, flop, bet, call, turn. He bets 989 into 1100. And folds like a young Ike Haxton. Nice hand. Oh, did I ever... Oh, I actually didn't tell any more about Vegas since I talked a little bit about on the Anna stream, very briefly in the Anna and Ebony stream, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I had a pretty exciting Vegas after the Cage live stream I did. So actually, let's look at the Zoom pool before I get carried away here. We got a bunch of people that are kind of like Boris. God, fucking Boris. This guy Boris is so bad but runs so good. Look at this. This is what Boris does. He's so fucking bad. This guy's been playing terribly for fucking 4 years. And he just consistently has this happen. The guy's been playing so fucking bad short stacking for 4 fucking years. God, this dumb motherfucker Boris. This fucking... I think he has a sex profile site. I mean, we all have a sex profile site, but you don't usually find everyone's sex profile site. We got Boris, we got our boy Flong, we got this guy Kona, probably Fun, MDU, I'm not sure. Nimzon, obviously, atrocity to poker. Ocrop, Nit, who runs like God, Suzy Kogo, Fun regular, and Vroom, who's always playing. Top left, we got a random 3-6 deep table. I'm not sure. We gotta keep this open. Can't be bothered to care anymore about that table. And then on top left now, we got 2-5 Zoom. The 2-5 Zoom pool looks 60 players. It's always got a bunch of players in it. Oh, what happened here? Oh. Oh, crap. Check back the river. Nice hand. Nathaniel, what's up, bro? Puppy. Nick says, I should do Twitch. I can watch from my smart TV on the couch instead of sitting behind my laggy PC on crappy chair. They can't watch. Can you make your head smaller to see the zoom? Oh, my bad. I didn't even know how it was set up. Let me put this back. I'm going to have to make myself smaller. Hold on. Oh, we're good now. We're small. All right, let me fix this. Hold on. Put it up. Wait. Oh, my God. Are we good? Wait. Yeah, okay. All right, I fixed it. We're good. So, yeah, so I'm guessing the Zoom pool's running right now. There's no action. This is, like, sad. What is this? It's a Sunday. There's nothing happening. There's 3 guys in the 25-50 Zoom pool, but nothing. No 5-10, no 10-20, barely any 3-6. What happened? How sad is this? I guess if you're going to rate the players in this Zoom pool, obviously Boris is going to be the top player in the Zoom pool. He's been playing at the top of his game for 4 years now, PLO. Let's see. Number 1, Boris. Number 2, Vroom. Number 3, Flong. Number 4, I'm kidding, man. Nick, can't you use YouTube app on TV also? Yeah, Bruce is right, I think you can. Twitch has a TV app where YouTube won't let me see live in the Netherlands. What is that? What? Doesn't make sense. I love the Netherlands. Oh yeah, the Netherlands are a very vital part of my story from Vegas. So yeah, so let's talk about what happened in Vegas. So last I left you guys, I was streaming The Cage, which was on America's Card Room, the $5,000 tournament buy-in. And during that, I was, oh, Flong takes down a pot. I was kind of like, not the happiest point of time in the trip, and I was like in the hotel room, I'm in the bed, I'm wearing a $3,000 hoodie, I don't know what's happening with my life. And what's up, Jonathan? And at that time, after that, the next day, there was the cleaner, Yori Van Hoof, who finished 3rd in the main event. He also obviously is not obviously, but he's a high-stakes PLO regular. I've talked about him a bunch on a podcast, on live streams. I said I want to punch him in the face, and apparently people got excited about that. So he had a party the next day celebrating his thing at the place at a club in Rio called Voodoo Lounge. Uh-oh, Boris. Well, can Boris get there? Nope. Fucking bum. So Cleaner had a place, a party. It was a bunch of Dutch people basically. It was at Voodoo Lounge, Voodoo Club. I don't know, Voodoo Lounge, Voodoo Club, whatever it's called. And it's on the roof of Rio on like the 50th floor. The view is pretty sick. The actual club, I mean, the club's not bad. I don't think it's got a good reputation, but it wasn't a bad place. But no one else was there besides the Dutch people. But I had a chance. I posted my trip report. I had a chance to meet a bunch of. God, I hope Boris just keeps listening. I had a chance to meet a bunch of Dutch people and a bunch of fucking Boris. His cocksucking motherfucker. We had a chance to meet a lot of Dutch people, a lot of Dutch PLO guys, a lot of guys that play on Pokerstars. I got to meet Kobus. I got to meet the end boss Ravenswood. Picky Stein, who's played some hands on live streams. I think he watches some of the live streams. I went there with Johan5390, very hated member of the Yarny prop bet because he beat up Yarny pretty bad. And who else did I meet? Mr. Bitters, who's like a 1-2 reg, I believe, or something like that. And another guy, P968B. P968. I'm not quite sure of the number. He's a Malta guy. Jack, Isildrone, Odd Odson. Well, those are all different days. But my whole entire point of going out there was to be able to meet a bunch of different people from the poker community, because I don't really get a chance. There's not a chance where there's like, except World Series of Poker, but there's a lot of people in the same spot. So that was a lot of fun. We went to that club. We stayed there for a while. I pretty much hung out mostly with, or Hans was there too. Hans is a member. He comes to a lot of live streams too. But I hung out with mainly Johan, Kobus, and Ravenswood. And Ravenswood got very, very drunk and had to be put in a taxi home because, you know, fucking Ravenswood, man. Ravenswooding it up. And yeah, we end up at Rhino somehow. Obviously, it all ends up at Rhino. I mentioned before I was trying to try to get a stripper on a live stream on a podcast. I met a girl there who's a cam model and a stripper. She's going to come on a podcast. We're going to do a podcast, a live stream with her, something of that nature. She unfortunately is getting, God, this is 2-5 Zoom, it's nitty. She's getting a nose job. She has a nose job healing and a boob job healing right now. So after that's done, she's going to come on. We're going to talk about stripping. We're going to talk about being a cam model. We're going to talk about what it's like to work at the Rhino. It's going to be a lot of fun. So look out for that soon. We got LaForte coming next week as well. And there's a bunch of other podcasts I need to schedule. I just haven't been bothered to do it yet. So looks like we're going to get a pot here in the left hand. This is we got Nipe, who... we got our boy Tilcorv, and You Make Me Rich in this hand. So this is going to be a big pot. I'm guessing Tilcorv wins because Tilcorv never loses a hand ever. What do we think Nipe has here? I think Nipe has like a pair of threes and maybe a gut shot straight draw. Oh, no. Tilcorv just top two pair and a flush draw. That's it. Yeah, so... yeah, I gotta keep my promise for trying to get a stripper on the podcast. So, that's gonna be happening soon. Bad Beat 831, what's up, bro? What's up? Yeah, I posted a hand, a YouTube. What does this happen? A limp man rear is over in the left-hand table? What is this Zoom? I gotta get in this. 2-5 Zoom? They're just giving away money, it looks like. Just handing away money. You want some money? Here, take some money. But yeah, I posted a... MR2 says, I wonder how much she charges for coming. If you mean coming to the podcast, I don't think she's going to charge anything. If you mean coming herself. What the fuck is this hand over here? If you mean coming from maybe oral or self-stimulation, then you're going to have to ask her that question. We're going to have some great cam model GTO, so if any aspiring cam models are out there, male or female, this is going to be a pretty good opportunity for you to learn tricks of the trade, some secrets, some tips, and that type of stuff. So let's see this hand here. The D-loved guy, min rate, or limp to cutoff. It's my turn. 3x'd. D-loved. Min re-raised. This guy called. It's my turn. Flop. Check call with he's got top pair. And then he bets. What the fuck is this guy doing? What is... oh no. Oh no, not Boris again. Don't do it. Please, EEE. Please. Please, EEE. No. No. Yes. 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 Fuck you. Sorry. How did I find her? I found her at the Rhino. I was at the Rhino with the Dutch people from the cleaner party. And I told you guys I was going to meet a stripper. I wasn't lying. So I was talking to a couple strippers, and I started talking to this one. I was like, hey, like, you know, we started talking GTO. Just life GTO in general. And I mentioned the podcast. I told her, you know, I need to have a stripper on. I need to have someone who can speak on, who's not a total fucking idiot. And obviously she thought that, you know, I got love for her, which I do. Got respect for her. I thought she was a smart person. So a few things led to a few things, and before you know it, we got a live stream date set up. So I think that's about as much as I can do it. She's blonde. She's not Asian, Sam. What's up, Daniele? Bring up those YouTube. All right, guys. Yeah, let me pull this up. So there's this hand I posted in the Facebook group. Once again, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, that's fucking weird. The best Facebook group in the history of Facebook groups. The best. So I posted this hand, right, in the Facebook group. Let me pull it up. The most legendary Facebook group of all time, right here. All right. So I posted this hand history for this hand. It's the $1 million hand right here. All right. So it's when this guy, Connor, at the one drop where they got all in with ace-ace. It was all in pre-flop, and the guy lost.
Funny kid.
So he loses with aces all in pre-flop. Guys, it's tragic. $1 million buy-in. And so I commented in the thread. I said, I don't get this. Why doesn't he wait until the river is the fourth heart to fold his hand? Why go all in before you know what is coming? Moron! Exclamation point. And my basic, my reasoning for this was, $1 million tournament, I don't feel like you should be going all in pre-flop. You should be waiting until your hand's safe, especially with a hand as vulnerable as aces. You should be waiting until the river comes before you get a safe turn or safe river. I mean, with a hand like, look at the hand, right? We got 3 hearts here on the turn. If we play this hand normal, on the river, the 4th heart comes. The other guy's probably going to bet big. You got an easy fold of your hand. You're still in the $1 million tournament. That was the basis of my comment. And then the fun started. So Kyle Victor said this comment actually made me a bit angry. I don't know if you are intentionally trolling, an ignorant person, an asshole, or just confused. You should do some research before posting a comment like this. And then Flushdrass says, Joe is a professional online poker player. It's an obvious troll if you weren't an autistic retard. Kyle says, LOL. Okay, asshole, he got me. Does this fool really have nothing better to do? Build a bigger bankroll and play more tourneys so I know who you are. And I said, Kyle, would you believe me if I told you there's a world outside of tourneys? Heads up for rolls, you donk moron. And then I've also posted, I think when he holds blockers to ace-ace and ace-king, he can slow play his hand and just call. When he gets to the river, it's such a plus EV fold, as he then holds reverse blockers to a flush, making it more likely his opponent has it. I see on the side, when you're beat, you have to fold. And I think this is a really important hand to demonstrate that concept, in that, tournament players are talking about ICM, they're talking about GLT, they're talking about TPO. Yeah, I think sometimes you got to put the ICM aside. You got to sometimes, dare I say, defy GTO and play a hand a bit differently than you should play. You got to reverse blockers to a hand like aces or ace-king. Re-raising with that hand, I don't know. $1 million tournament, I think I play it differently. And then on the river, he's got reverse blockers to the flush. I can't believe it. I just really can't. What'd Kyle say? It is. Reasons why I typically don't even bother with comment section on YouTube. Joe, do you live in Vegas? I'll be out there next month. Let me get you back in this no limit heads up. Kurt says, how fucking stupid are you? Did you ever play poker and win something? Why does he even play aces? That's the question. He should fold them pre-flop because the other one could win, right? Moron. I think there's some legitimate argument for your case in $1 million tournament, Kurt. Sunklin? Moron? I said no. Not fold them before the flop, but he should not go all in. Wait until you have a safe board for your hand and then go all in. Do you even play poker? You seem like a big idiot who donates all his money using strategy like that. Joey Dunlop joins in. Beginners, all these dumb little donkeys. Soon as they play poker for 2 days, all of a sudden they're pros and know every rule and start yelling at the tables about how they think they're special. God, this Joey guy's fucking preaching to me. I say, yeah, Joey, dumb players have no clue how it's done. You're pro or noob. That's life, guys. Guys like me and you are the pros. Guys like most of these people's commenting are huge noobs and go bust with aces non-stop. Learn from your mistakes, noobs. Noel says, just click on his name and watch his channel. Joingram is the 1% of poker. And I said, 1%ers know this guy played the hand wrong. This guy, what did he say? Sorry, but I have to disagree. Limping in pre-flop with aces to trap is one thing, but limping as a defensive play allows connectors and small pairs to hit straights and sets when they have gone out to a 2-bet. Wait to see the board texture, question mark. What? Is it's 2-7 queen rainbow and someone decided to slow play their set of deuces. You and your aces fold on a river raise or you get felted is what happens. Yeah, good point. And before you or your fans go ballistic, I've been playing poker for more than 20 years and have made a decent amount of money, so my opinion is just as valid as yours. Okay, Joey says limping with aces is okay if you're playing. I'm not gonna read that guy. But it got fun. It gets fun. So Metal 6, what's up? Yo created a goddamn account to say what up. What up, Joe? Eat Sleep PLO 8. What's up, Metalhead? Saul says ban yourself for trolling. What up, Simon? Nick, it won't be it won't be a live stripper, and actually it could be. We could maybe get a little studio live stream going on with me and the stripper. But anyways, Hold'em said 5180. This is where the fun starts. You need to read Poker for Dummies, Joe. Joey says, that's funny. How many main events have you cashed? Wait, how many have you even played? You little stains play a few hands in an Indian casino and watch ESPN and think you're pros now. Hold'em 5180 says, so far about 4 main WSOP circuit events, and how many have you played in or at least dreamed about playing in? I posted, you bum Hold'em. You are the type of guy that would go all in with aces the same way this fun player did. Then you would lose and bemoan how bad luck you have when you make bad plays. And then he says to me, keep up your idiotic dream of playing in a World Series of Poker event, dumb fuck. And you are right, dumb fuck. I would go all in with aces, heads up preflop, and take my normally favored chances, unlike a fucking loser dummy like you who would be scared. I said it's not called being scared. It's called playing proper GTO poker. You need to get away from that 2009 mentality that you currently have and learn how to be a real poker player. There is no doubt about it. This play was not GTO. Idiot. He says, you are a fucking idiot who only dreams about playing real poker. Keep watching on TV and dreaming. And I said, you need to learn more about the force to be reckoned with that is Joingram 1. I live the poker life you dream about living one day. He says, right. You are a nobody, dude, who plays free poker online and is clueless to the real game. Period. I said, you are a clueless fun player going with aces when the GTO says not to. Go back to McDonald's to make your couple $100 this week to go lose playing 1-2 at the casino overplaying your aces. Sorry if you guys happen to be one of those people. I used to be someone like that who worked at TGI Fridays and then I'd go to the casino and lose my money. So I got love for you if you're a guy who works at his job to go lose money at the casino playing 1-2. I apologize, They can change. Anyways, Hold'em says, okay, Joe, you're just another young kid with a dream who thinks he can hang with the big boys. And so I went to Hold'em's videos because someone posted his videos, and he's got he's got one that said the Bible 518. And I posted a comment, you are more clueless about the Bible than you are at poker. Fucking idiot. And he put something called Driver's Education 518. So I posted, you drive like you play poker terribly. And he said, no, whatever, it doesn't matter. Light Twins, what's up, man? I always get your videos about vegan in my subscription on YouTube, and I watch them, and I'm still not vegan, so you haven't quite convinced me yet. What did Metalhead say? I'm the Blackfish here, high-low player, but you're entertaining as hell. Who is the next Poker Life podcast? Any idea who the guest will be? That's the $1 million question, my friend. Who the next guest will be, I'm not sure. I have to get excited. I think Lafort is going to be the next podcast guest. Lafort Part 3. Get to catch up with our boy Lafort, the GTO king, the fittest man in poker, debatably. We're going to catch up with him. Nick says, you're such a hero. That was a very heroic back and forth. And that actually ties in with something I have coming up. So, I better get off Facebook, whatever. So, me and Ebony messaged me because I guess one of the guys that listens to my live streams told her about some type of announcing for a bar poker league that's on the East Coast of the United States. They're doing like a Hold'em tournament this early December, and Ebony messaged about potentially, whoa, got a big pie on the left. Ebony messaged about doing some announcing the action live. It's not pros, but it's like guys that want to be, I don't know, it's like a fucking bar poker league. 6-way all in over here, holy shit. Who won that? Top set? Oh, straight. Oh, nice. But yeah, so it's announcing the action. These are kind of fairly fun players. And what the guy was looking for, he said that, let me get the exact thing. So Ebony mentioned that, she said if you have a co-host who you've done work with before, you can bring them, and they'll pay for your flight and hotel or something like that and pay you money. So So Ebony asked me, and I said, they told me they're looking for someone to, they said they're looking for someone to be entertaining on the mic and camera and not so critical of the play. When you watch most poker TV shows, the commentators are deconstructing hands and talking deep strategy. We do want that, but on a smaller level. We want to make sure that when the friends, family, local bar players are watching online, the commentator strategy isn't over their heads or bashing their idiotic play. This is a social league made up of players of all ages and background. We want to talk about the fun of the entire Open to show that our event can be the future of social poker, of the Social Poker Player National Championship. This motherfucker described me perfectly what I do on the live streams here. We don't get too in-depth in strategy. We try to focus on the fun, entertaining aspects of things. Sometimes we do call some plays people make slightly dumb. But for this thing, I'm not going to do that. So I think I'm going to New Jersey on Saturday, the 3rd of December. This is going to take place on Monday. Me and Ebony are going to be doing it with some guy named Pete. It's apparently some old guy. So yeah, it's going to be quite the interesting time. And basically what's going to be happening is I'm going to be talking poker, trying to be entertaining, and saying similar things to my YouTube comment that I said in that thread without leaving out the moron and the idiot and the fuck and all those type of things. But yeah, I'm going to bring my brand of poker commentary to the live stream, and I'm sure they're going to enjoy it because, yeah, we're not going to get too in-depth in strategy. You guys know how those people get. They're like, all right, well, you know, all right, let me break down the hand, guys. So Oliver Paz called a 3-bet with a 7-7-5-4. Now, normally facing an under-the-gun pot size raise and a kind of 3-bet from the button and a cold call from the small blind, I don't think I would call a 7-7-5-4. But when I plugged my hand into Poker Juice and I ran some simulations here, I look like we have about 27% here in this particular situation against the 3 ranges that I give for these players. And when I go through my simulations one more time, I feel that 7-7-5-4 is slightly break even, but maybe actually a plus EV call here by him. So I like his play, and I would probably do it too. So we're going to try to avoid talking like that about poker hands, about strategy, and we're going to try to keep things basic. Like Oliver Paz called with 7-7-5-4. Double suited, very pretty hand. It makes quads. It makes it 2 straight flushes. I really like his call, and if I was in a situation, I might have re-raised myself personally, but I don't hate the call. So that's what we're waiting for. Like Twin says, just wait, Joe. We're just getting our vids. Just getting started on vids. They will keep on CUMing. We will show you sick receipts on why you should go vegan. Then we'll convince you soon. Until then, eat, sleep, PLO. I'm in. I'd like to be convinced to go vegan. That sounds like fun. Cyan T says, do you live in Chicago, Joey? Yes. Chicago Joey currently lives in Chicago. Yes. That is confirmed. Someone said, did that whole table go all in? What happened here? I think there's like a 5-way all in, right? Where'd it go? How do I see the hand? Whoops. Oh, no. I don't know how to find it. D-Seep says, don't you front. You from the 219 black person. D-Seep, I'm from Chicago. Okay? I'm from the Chirac, homie. I'm not from the whatever you just said. No crying, please. All right, so we got a what happened here? Let's run some GTO here real quick. Pot, call, 3-bet, call, all in, call, flop, Jack 8-6, all in. Okay, this is awesome. What are the hands? All right, so Israel opens ace-7, 10-3, double suited under the gun. Tiger Phil flats 5-9, 2-8. Lucky also Jack 5-7, and then he's on the short stack. Tiger Phil's on a short stack as well. Daffy Duck ace-6, Jack Queen in the small blind. No crying, please. Squeezes King 9. Overplay a big blind. I think they started the hand. What did they start the hand? He starts the hand. Yeah, so this guy's got a short stack. Ah, man. Whatever. I really want to talk about this hand. But I can't. So, God, there's so much bad. Like, there's just... God, I really want to talk about this fucking hand. God damn it. There's so much lulzness going on here. King, king, queen, 9. Wow. Takes it down. Nice turn, buddy. Nice turn, puppy. Nice hand. Oh, Light Twin says, playing the 200K on Party Poker Day. Send the run good, let's go. There's been a lot of podcast run good lately. I've got a couple receipts sent to me on Twitter and on Facebook from people saying the podcast run good has been real. Yeah. Metalhead. Oh, and Metalhead. Metalhead's here for the pod. He's a whore. Podcast whore. Podcast run good whore, actually. Metalhead says, no, you aren't much of a tournament player, but a PLO Mac daddy. I'm a PLO Mac daddy. You guys hear that? A PLO Mac daddy. Okay, I know you aren't much of a tournament player, but a PLO Mac daddy. Have you ever dabbled in many WSOP PLO events during your career? Well, typically, during the only event I'd like to play, which is the 5K 6 max PLO or the 10K 6 max. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's one of the two. It's usually during EDC, which is a music festival in Vegas. Now, anyone that knows me knows there's not many things I choose over PLO, but EDC in Las Vegas is certainly something I choose over PLO. And I believe last year it started on like the tournament started on day 1. And it might have been a 2 or 3 day tournament. I don't know. Basically, you would miss EDC, like day 2 and 3. So, knowing me, I would have won it, and I'd much rather have gone to EDC than win the... I'd much rather win it. I'd rather go to EDC than get, like, 4th place. I'd rather top 3 it than go to EDC, but it's pretty close. And I would need to run some math and do some quick sims to actually make sure that it's plus EV to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to guesstimate in my head right now. And I'll use Poker Juice later and break that down more for you guys if you guys want to see the sims on that, see the math behind that. So we got this Zoom running here. MDU. I don't know much about this guy from Poland. Look, I think he might be a cheater with Okrop. I saw them potentially doing some chip dumping earlier, so... Cheating might be a strong word. We're on the fence. We don't know quite yet about that, so let's not jump to any conclusions. He made a suspicious play. I think he might be... I'm kidding. Take it easy. Calm down, guys. I'm fucking kidding. Jesus. You guys are nuts. No crying, please. Oh! Ooh, what a suck out. Nice hand. That guy won the big 2K pot earlier. Slow Boy 1. This guy like an old PLO guy or something? Or old No Limit foreign guy? That's one Poker Boy. Slow Boy 1. Who's this guy? I know he's like a SNE potentially? Grinder or something? Poker. Let's see. Slow Boy 1. Huh. Tournament player? All in Flong. Aces. Take it down, Flong. Yeah. Nice hand, Flong. We love Flong, man. We got love for Flong. Flong's got a lot of heart. He's a battler. He doesn't short stack, plays anybody. We love Flong. We like Flong a lot. He's dope. What's up, Judas? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Mr. One says numbers would depend on who you plan to see at EDC. I think there's some merit to that. Also, the EDC Las Vegas venue is fucking awesome. It's in that it's warm. If you go when the sun goes down, it's just so much better than going when the sun comes up because it's so fucking hot. And when you go later at night when the sun goes down, it's probably one of my... Well, I guess there's probably more fun venues in Europe, but in terms of other festivals I've been to, it's just like perfect weather. It's warm. It's big. The stages are huge. And there's a lot of people there normally that you know, or at least I knew the times I've been there. So it was. I really like the venue there as compared to something like Ultra Music Festival, which is in Miami. The venue's a lot smaller. The weather really fluctuates. I like Ultra Miami because the hotels are within walking distance. And Boris. Fuck you, Boris. I hate Boris so much. This dumb motherfucker. But yeah, so at Ultra Music Festival, the hotels you stay at are within walking distance, which is amazing. Whereas at EDC Las Vegas, I helicoptered home one of the days, but even helicoptering home, it doesn't really take you to your hotel. It takes you to an airport and you taxi back to your hotel. And if you take a party bus, you take your party bus from the site of the fest to your hotel and drops people off, and it's fucking loud. People are obnoxious. The sun's up. The traffic's terrible. It takes hours. It's just, yeah. So it's yeah. I like Ultra. The Liar. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's a Thailand guy. I think he's might run with AZN Baller. Maybe they're friends or lovers or something. I don't know. Random side note, the forum spam is real. Oh, I forgot about my website. I've been meaning to work on my website and my forums. I forgot all about that. I gotta go fix the spam. Yeah, I haven't even looked. I forgot I even had a website. Tilt core ball in, left-hand table. Queen 8-7, 2 clubs. Tilt core, show your cards, Mark Wynn. Tilt core with the nuts, as always. Nice hand, buddy. Look at Tilt core. Look at his life. Just double-suited aces, flops, gutter, overpair, nut flush draw. Nice hand. Deep House, up puppy. Finally catching a stream. It's been a while. I haven't streamed too much. I've only streamed maybe 4 times this month, which is kind of unusual. Usually I do a bunch more. Bad Beat says MTV Davin, fun player, Joey. He's been around for a long time. Davin. He has. FCA. I just started playing PLO a few days ago. I started playing PLO a few days before. What the fuck? Its sentence doesn't make much sense if you think about it. Hey, I started playing PLO a few days before. I started playing PLO a few days before. Do you have any specific tips? Question mark. Sentence doesn't make much sense when you really think about it. But I understand what you're saying because I use deductive reasoning, which I always encourage all of you to use when you ask a dumb question. So you actually asked a good question. I could ask you, what the fuck do you mean? Which would be a dumb question on my part. I used my deductive reasoning to figure out what you meant. And now I've established what you meant. Now I'm going to answer your question. And Tim obviously says one of the most important concepts of PLO is reverse blockers. You need to know your reverse blockers. You need to know your GTO. Specific tips. Learn reverse blockers, 1. Number 2, learn GTO. And obviously learn GTO is quite a complex thing, quite hard thing. But if you're willing to work, if you're willing to put in the hours, you can learn GTO. You can learn how to factor in reverse blockers. You can learn how to factor in reverse blockers to better deduce your opponent's range. You can learn how to use reverse blockers to better deduce your potential full equity on later straights. You can learn how to use your reverse blockers to figure out pre-flop selection against different opponent types. I've given you a couple concepts. I've given you a couple ideas. FCA, it's your job to take that and run with it, okay? I wish you luck. Any more questions? We're here to help. Let me know. Let us know. Thank you. Mr. Dart, I have a low income. From what I had left after rent and stuff, I lost all of it. $500. Fuck my life. I know the feeling, my friend. I've been there plenty of times. Standard jazz songs, my boy. So I met an old girl yesterday. We need a definition of older, and we also need a receipt. Anyone have any GTO on how to close the deal? We're going to need a lot more details before we can continue on with that question. Metal says, podcast whore question mark, haha. Doesn't make me a bad guy though. Stars replaced the, I don't know what that means. Mr. Dard, deposit 100 in Bovada and grind. True. Judah says, he used to be one of the best in 2011. Now he plays a bit lower, but he isn't a fun player. I played a lot with Davin. Faden says the spam is tilting. Needs some serious spam hammering. Alright. I'll make sure I get that done. Non-stop. What's up? You didn't use deductive reasoning. You used inductive. Moron. True. The FCA says, sorry, brother, I'm not a native speaker. Greets from Germany. Wait a second. FCA, how are you on here? Everyone from Germany complains that they can't get in the chat. How are you in the chat right now? How are you chatting with us and talking? Interesting. Tim says, pro tip, never ask Joe for serious strat advice. I'm not sure what you're talking about. He asked a question. I gave him a serious answer, Tim. I gave him some concepts he could learn and then use to make himself better at PLO. I'm sorry you don't agree with my strategy, but it works for me, and it's been working for a long time. So, I mean, what else am I supposed to say? I have to say what I got to say. Not what I got to say. So I said it. Fucking Boris. Thank God. Fucking God damn it. Every time Boris lose. Hotspot shield. I love Germans. Germans are so cool. I'm going to tell Beat the Bub. Use hotspot shield. To bypass the thing. Judas says, GTO play is certainly not optimal unless you are playing pretty high. Judas, I gotta tell you, you're incorrect, my friend. GTO is very... You need to know GTO. Any stakes you play, you gotta know GTO. You gotta know GTO. You gotta know GTO. You gotta know GTO. You hear me, Judas? You gotta know GTO. You gotta know GTO. I love that. I'm just gonna say this a couple times. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to flow it off. Oh my god! Oh my god! Quads. What happened here? Uh oh. Uh oh. Boris. Uh oh. Oh my god. This might be a river fold. This might be a river fold right there. I fold kings there. This guy's not doing that with pocket tens. Ben says, anything happened after the Ebony Anna podcast? Spoke to Anna since, question mark. Metal says, whatever happened to the Romanian girl grind? Well, I talked to the Romanian girl for a little bit, but I also started chatting with my ex-girlfriend a little bit, and there's some things going on at home here with people, and I decided that maybe talking to the Romanian girl might not be the most plus EV GTO play. So I might be making a conservative fold in that hand. Jonathan says, what happened with the Poker Life Cadet contest? The Poker Life Cadet contest is going to take place when I start working on the website. I get anxiety about this fucking website thing, the forum. I just forgot about it. The podcast. I haven't really been focusing much on podcast or on anything that related. I've been focusing on playing poker. I've been focusing on basketball. I've been focusing on a couple other things. So, yeah, I haven't really put much thought into live streams, podcasting, and the website. But the cadet contest is going. I showed Ebony all the videos, and my little bro saw a couple of videos. So, I think what we're gonna do is, I'm not sure what we're gonna do for that. I think I'm gonna choose either 4 or 6 people, and we're gonna have a playoff on a live stream. We're gonna talk with each person, and we're gonna make a decision from there. But I want to make sure to get started on the contest, I'm committed to the contest. I'm committed to making it work. And right now, I'm not really committed to this side of things, the entertainment, whatever the fuck you want to call this side of things. So yeah, that makes sense, right? Anders, what does GTO mean? You don't know GTO, you gotta go. Okay? You don't know GTO, you gotta go. What's GTO mean, Anders? GTO means, it's GTO. Can you even put a definition to GTO? I'm not sure. It means game theory. You gotta look up game theory. Game theory optimal. That's what it means. Judas says, exploiting strategies are certainly more profitable against players who are making big mistakes, which is typical for small stakes games. No, dude. Nonstop says, we got a new 160 or below expression right there. You gotta know GTO. Herman says, uh-oh, getting back with your ex could cost you. Yeah, I think I said on Twitter, if I had a girlfriend for the rest of the year, something like a 5K for real, and if I get back with my ex-girlfriend like 100K, Yeah, obviously I'm not paying out 100K to people, so sorry guys. You can take me to you sue me or take me to the court or fucking make an NVG post about it or something. That's fine. It's fine. You'll get your money. You'll get your money when Stars Red Problems gives back Alexo his $20,000 from working at Home Depot making $8.50 an hour for the next 35 years of his life. So, oh, J Card Shark, John Little, nice guy, fun guy. Judas says, I know, but if you are playing, let's say 50 PLO, you shouldn't play GTO. Judas, get the fuck out of here with that negativity about GTO. If you're playing 50 PLO, you definitely should be playing GTO. If you're playing PLO, you should be playing GTO. I mean, come on. Come on, man. You gotta know GTO to play PLO. Come on. God, this fucking... Oh, Kino. Did I say Kino? Ryan Bonner says, Home Depot pays a solid $9.50 an hour. We need to run some sims on how many hours it's going to take Stars Red Problems to work at Home Depot to make back... Ooh, on table. To make back the money he owes Alexo18, our Chilean mining friend Alexo18. Haven't seen much of the Chilean mining friend, I believe, around lately. That 20K might have busted him. He's got to ask his parents for some money. I see why he wanted to get that money back ASAP from Stars Red Problems. Metal says, word, good luck with whatever girl grind you pursue. Are you a run it once or twice guy when you game online? Does it depend on the stakes? Does it depend on your opponents? That's a great question. I believe when I was playing on Stars, they just introduced run it once or something, or run it twice. And I tried it for a bit. I don't know. I never really formed an opinion on it. I guess I'd run it twice. It seems like it makes sense to run it twice. Does it depend on the stakes? It might depend on the stakes. I don't know. I gotta do some GTO on that and really figure out what it was. Really figure out what the... Yeah. We need to hear in Malta. He was ranting versus Lex on Twitter yesterday. Jonathan Little was? Being a major dick? What was he saying? Got that guy. I don't even want to talk about that guy right now. I'm gonna get fucking tilted. Jonathan Little Twitter. What was he saying? Is Starts freezing for anyone else? Oh, I guess not. What was this fucking guy saying? Let's see. I like Judas, man. This guy brings an alternative viewpoint that I like. What did this guy say? What did the... Oh, Alexo was ranting. Oh, our Chilean mining friend was ranting to Lex. I'll take Lex in that battle any day at anything. I don't even know if you care what the battle is. I'm taking my boy Rezi. What did our Chilean mining friend say? Deep House. 2,105 hours for SRP. Oh, that's kind of sad. I feel bad for that guy. How much was it SRP owed in total? I think he owes Alexo18 $20,000. He owes me $250 or $300 with interest. He owes various other people some money, and yeah, that's all the information I really have about it. Take seat. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that tweet from Mark Newhouse. Yeah, that was pretty fucking sick, wasn't it? Oh, is this forum active? I just went onto my forum I have for my site that I haven't been on in a couple days. And by a couple days, I mean like 3 weeks, because I forgot I had it. Drugs are bad. Members 115? How's that possible? Is the forum active? Who's the... Oh, here's the bot thing you guys were talking about. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. I see. Nice. The forum is... Oh my god, who are these bots? Jesus. The spam. The spam is real. I gotta figure out how you get rid of that stuff. Can't be that hard. Tim F says, Joe, how big of a difference in skill was 1-2 PLO compared to 2, 4, and 3, 6? Please answer seriously for once in your life. Tim, I've got the most serious answer in my life for you, Tim. Have a seat, Tim. Get a glass of wine, get something to drink, get something to eat. Let me talk to you about the differences in skill level, Tim. What you're going to notice is that the regulars at 1-2 play a bit weaker than the regulars at 2, 4, and 3, 6. What you're going to notice is that there are more fun players to be seen at 1-2 as compared to 2, 4, and 3, 6. What you're going to see is that the play becomes a bit more aggressive at 2, 4, and 3, 6. And typically what you're going to find is that the variance increases as you move up the stakes from 1-2 to 2-4 to 3-6. So your question is, how big of a skill difference is 1-2 PLO compared to 2-4 and 3-6? I'm going to tell you the difference. If you were to calculate the differences in skill level between the two stakes, and you were going to break it down to not only show your work, but show why you decided to choose that path of work you took to get to that answer, without doing any actual work right now myself, I think the skill level difference is probably going to be about a 6 or a 7, I would say. A 6 or a 7 difference, I'd say. So Tim, I hope that answered your question, and I hope that when you get to 2, 4, and 3, 6, you let us know so we can watch you. Good luck, my friend. Bam, bam. Moves, wins. Nice hand moves. Someone said there was a big pot in the left. See, Justin's playing this game? Where was the big pot? Sick pot on the left? What pot was sick? What happened? I see no sick pot, my friend. I must have missed the sick pot. I must have missed the sick pot. I must have missed the sick pot, guys. I'm sorry, FCA. I must have missed the sick pot. You have to rewind my memory for the sick pot. Back to the action. Let's see. Non-stop. After Boris. God, I love Boris is losing. I love it. Fuck you, Boris. God, I love it. Boris, he's so bad. You see, he's getting it in bad every hand. He's so terrible. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Boris plays kind of how Judas was recommending in the chat when he said, what did he say? What did this guy say? What did this motherfucking guy say? I gotta go back and rewind what Judas said. Said something about exploiting your opponents. Basically, he plays exactly how Judas was advocating you play. You see what happens to Boris? Boris is terrible. Boris is losing money. Boris is getting it in bad. If you want to get it in bad, if you want to lose money, if you want to be terrible, you follow Judas Mark's advice and you don't know GTO. Okay? But if you want to be a good PLO poker player, you learn GTO and you learn GTO now. Judas says, the PLO rake is an accident that ended up working out very well Pokerstars. True. Brendan says, podcast run get is real. Won 2 PCA packages and massive pot degenning at 25.50 PLO this month. Fuck yes. That's what I like to hear, Brendan. That's what I like to hear. What is your screen name that you play on Pokerstars with at 25.50 PLO? I hope you're not J Card Shark. I hope you're not J Card Shark. Danny B, Puppy. What's up, motherfucker? Nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. It's me, It's me. It's Joining Room 1. Oh my god. I'm warming up for this bar poker league commentary I'm telling you about. So I'm warming up. I'm trying to get in that character. I'm going to need to do a 4 to 5 hour live stream commenting on no limit action. It'll be fun. FCA says, Ebony Kenny got a nice fat ass. You should make it rain. FCA, I like where your head's at. And I tell you what, you send me a video receipt of you with a girl with a fat ass, and you're making it rain on her, I will make it rain on Ebony Kenny. Okay? You show me a receipt of you making it rain on a girl with a fat ass. A fucking fat ass. I'm not talking about a small, I'm talking about a fat ass. A fucking fat ass. You send me a receipt. You send the viewers a receipt. I will make it rain on Ebony Kenny in the live stream. You got me? Good. Michael. Poppy, what's up? What up, dog? Brendan D says the hammer. Look at this guy, Brendan D. Guys, if you're watching out there right now live, this is what you do. Look at this guy. I love this guy. He comes into the chat, right? He says, podcast run goes real. Won 2 PCA packages and massive pot degenning a 20x50 PLO. I ask him straight away, what's your screen name? You got a receipt. Anyone can come in here and they say they won 7 PCA packages and won $1 million at 20x50 PLO this month. Post a screen name and shows a receipt. This is the kind of guy I like. This is the kind of guy I need. This is the kind of guy I like. I want to have around me. Thank you, Brendan, for being fucking awesome. Let's check this out. Judas says, excuse my ignorance, but what does making it rain mean here? I think Judas is too busy studying exploitative PLO strategy, and he's been away from the world to learn what make it rain means. So, Judas, you're going to have to find out for yourself what that means, because you don't know GTO, you don't know making it rain. Quite frankly, I don't know what the fuck you even know, to be honest with you, man. But I like you. I like you. I got love for you, man. You're making me think. You're making us all think. You're making us all consider alternative viewpoints on things, and I like that. I like being challenged. I like potentially learning something new. Boom player. All right, the Hammer 12 boom player. Who the fuck is a boom player? How do I go here? Boom player. Tim F says, Brendan, I strive to be like you one day. He strives to be someone who can actually post receipts. The Hammer 12. All right, where are we at here? November 4th. All right, guys, let's pull this over. We got our boy Brendan here. Friend of the podcast. 2550 PLO shot taking. Fucking degenerate. I love it so much. Looks down. He sees a king, king, queen, 10 with 3 diamonds. What the? Wait, hold on. Let's back up. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's back up. Cutoff raises. 4,000 chip stack. He sees the button. King, king, queen, 10. 3 diamonds. Let's just go to the hand. So, calls pre-flop. Small blind calls. Big blind folds. Flop. Jackpot. Ace, queen, ace, king, jack. 2 clubs. Flops. Top, middle set. And the nut straight. Check. Pre-flop raiser checks. He bets 450 and a 572. I like his bet sizing. I see how this guy won 2 PCA packages. Small blind. Calls. Player 5. Calls. I'm scared now. Turn. Ooh. Wow. I feel like he would end up getting in against aces here and he'd be sad. So the turn's the queen. He still has the nuts. 2 flush draws out there. He's got a redraw. Definitely. Oh, wow. What happens here? Let's see. Wait, does it get both people go all in? No. Oh my god. No, he does not go all in too. No, he doesn't go all in. He calls. Does he call or go all in? Oh my god. Okay. So I wish I could. I want to see Brendan's face. Brendan. I want to see Brendan's face during. Do you think is he jacking it, or is his heart? Is he like hard beating? What's happening right now? I don't know. 15K real money chip pot. I don't know. He's probably like semi like hard, semi fucking jacking it, semi like very scared that he's gonna lose 15K pot. Anyways, he calls. Obviously, he goes all in. Player 2 calls. Please tell me we get a showdown here. Holy shit! I would be so. What do you think he thought on this river? The ace comes. This guy's probably like, oh my oh, how bad do I run? I won 2 BCA packages. How bad do I run? And then... oh my god, how awesome is that? I'm not sure why the pot says... I'm not sure why the pot says 27,000 chips. It's 14,000. Boom player seems to be messed up. Player 5 has Jack, Jack, 9, 10, so he's got the bottom set with the straight. Other guy's got... He's got a blocker to the Queen of Clubs because he's got a real flush draw. And the nuts. Danny B says he'd fold. Probably not GTO, no. Maybe he knows that calling is GTO. He must have. So our boy Brendan takes down a 14K pot. The podcast run good is real, guys. That's all there is to it. No other way to put it. No other way to describe it. The podcast run good is real. And we got boys. We got guys like Brendan out here taking advantage of that. Oh, player 2 was Mama Said Knock You Out. Other player was Ansky. Oh my god, I'd have been fucking terrified to go all in versus those two guys. These guys. Ansky's certainly not one of those guys known to lose all in. So player 2 was Mama Said Knock You Out. Oh, player 5 was Ansky. Oh my god, I would have been like, Ansky definitely has top set with nut flush draw. Ansky has top set with 2 nut flush draws and the straight. Luckily for you, he had bottom set. So, Nonstep says, off to eat pizza. Please still be streaming when I come back. Need benefits of podcast run good for MTT Sunday. See you guys, have fun. I probably won't be streaming because I want some pizza myself. FCA says he doesn't know GTO. King on the button is a raise. I'd beg to differ. He won a $14,000 pot. I'm pretty sure he understands GTO. Okay, FCA. Pretty sure you don't know GTO. You can't eat and listen. I like this guy. Ansky is my favorite person in poker. Oh my god. Oh my god. This picture's so funny. It's only for people that follow basketball. So. Sorry, I've been my body's sore from basketball. I'm giving myself a massage. Danny says, "Okay, time to play." Good luck, Danny. Take it down, Poppy. Take it down. Nice hand. Someone said something that I wanted to talk about. Oh, Metal says, "What stakes were you playing when the cash games on tilt were running wild in 2009? Did you ever take some shots at 200, 400, or hot 2? What the fuck? 200 for me? 200, 400? The highest I played is 100. Well, I guess I technically played that live, but never online. The highest I played online was 100, 200. In 2009, what was I doing in 2009? 2009, I think I was still like building up my role. I was kind of I was 24 tabling. I was trying to get Supernova Elite, playing No Limit at the time, and I was like such a mass degenerate. I'd always have these like negative 50 buy-in losing sessions and then play like the next day and make it all back. So yeah, at that time I think I was fluctuating between a 10 and 40k roll, and I'd always try to play 5, 10, and 10, 20, and it would never work out because I had no fucking idea what I was doing. And I'd always be 24 tabling whenever I took shots too. So 2009, yeah, I think I was doing that in 2009. I didn't really start playing high stakes as like an actual person who could debatably be playing high stakes and winning until 2012. So 2009, that's a long time ago. Back in the day, man. Very old school. Why is this guy's thing Platinum Star? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Zoom pool going. We got 2 10, 20 tables. Might have some action heating up. Might have some action heating up. But I don't think so. Oh yeah, I wanted to share a woman pickup tip my friend shared with me. My friend, who I know from the gym, who I always talk to, he's a model, a male model. And his Facebook profile photo is him shirtless, for reference. So you're going to have to take this advice that he gave me that I said that I would then share with you. You're going to have to see if it applies to you. So this is his profile picture before I get into it. But he gave me a tip, and I really like the tip. It's kind of GTO, to be honest with you. So it's my friend John, and this is his Facebook profile photo for reference. So keep that in mind as I tell this story. So my friend John, and I'm talking to him at the gym playing some basketball, and he starts talking about meeting women. And he said he met a couple new women lately, and I said, where'd you meet him? He said, I met him on Facebook. And I was like, what do you mean you met him on Facebook? What are you talking about? How does that work? He was like, well, what I do is I find attractive girls that I have mutual friends with, and then I add them. And I was like, it seems creepy. He's also 20, so once again, 20, that profile photo. So he says he adds a lot of girls on there, and he messages them, and he says, I was like, I said, what do you say? I was like, what do you mean? That seems creepy. If I add some random girl on Facebook, like, and I message her, it seems like you're really creeped out. And he's like, no. He's like, I just message him and say, hey, what's up? You know, what are you doing? And then if they say, do I know who you are? And you're like, no, I don't know who you are. But, you know, if you want to get to know me, if you want to know more about me, let me know. I was like, wait, what? I was like, this work? And he said, yeah, normally the girls will say he's attractive or that he's cute or whatever, and then they'll talk to them, and then he'll hang out with them, and they'll have sex. I never thought about this before. The adding, I'm kind of older too, but even before, I never got into the adding random girls on Facebook that you have mutual friends with, and then just messaging them and saying, hey, what's up? So I told him I would share this with you guys because might be something that you guys are then able to do and add to your own lives or your own game or your own whatever your approach is when it comes to meeting women. And the worst thing that can happen is that they tell your mutual friends, this guy hit me up on Facebook and started chatting with me, which I guess could be bad for some people, but yeah, it seems like a win-win kind of thing. So that's my suggestion for what you guys should try this week, and let me know how it goes. Thank you. Oh. How long have I been going for? I think I have to wrap it up soon. I've been going for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Faden says, oh yeah. Faden says the only difference between cool and creepy is if they're attracted to you or not. Exactly. Michael says, whoa, you skipped so much. You message meet then fuck sounds too good to be true. Yeah, so that other part, like, yeah, I mean, in terms of strategy, GTO, you know, whatever, exploitable tendencies, GTO, you know, break it down and, you know, SRP type mindset where you're big girl grinding and you're 160 or above, you know, gotta show some love. You know, I don't know, but yeah. If that makes sense to you, you're fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say about that. You're fucked up if that makes sense to you. You're fucked up. Metal 6 must not know much about me says, did you ever consider taking off to Canada and somewhere else when Black Friday hit? Or did you take off and go somewhere to grind? My friend Metalhead, I point you to my face. I point you to my YouTube video directory. Go back a couple years. You can follow me on my journey. So what happened was I went to Vancouver with some friends. I did a prop bet where I made Supernova Elite in 2.5 months. I won $40,000 side bet. I played 450,000 PLO hands in December to win the prop bet. After that, I started playing high stakes. I ran exceptionally well for months at a time. I won a very large amount of money, more than more than a lot of money, then well, from what happens there, I don't want to rehash the story, but one day I will. Judas says I'm offering PLO coaching for $1,200 an hour. Judas, I wouldn't pay you a fucking dime to coach me at PLO with your strategies that you've voiced in the chat so far. You'd have to pay me to get coaching from you, to be honest. You're going to end up like Boris if we get coaching from you. I think Judas might actually coach Boris through and through. Our resident terrible short stacker who plays on Pokerstars. My answer is no, I don't want coaching from you, Boris. Or Judas or Boris, whoever you are. Okay? I don't. I don't want coaching from this fucking guy. I don't want coaching from Boris. I don't. And you shouldn't want coaching from Boris either. Boris Marks. Set over set, huh? Nice hand. Nice hand. We got zoom, 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 zoom. Danny B. Ooh, Joey. Who would you consider getting coaching from for PLO? I would consider getting coaching from PLO by probably our Chilean mining friend Alexo18 or Stars Red Problems, I suppose. Mr. Dard says, you sound a little bit like Ashton Kutcher when you talk loud. People used to say that back in the day. They used to say that all the time. FCA, oh, FCA, genius here. Why don't you actually coach on the live stream instead of talking weird shit? I don't know, I'm not sure what the impression you have of what's happening here, but this is not a coaching. This isn't a training site. We're on YouTube. This isn't a training site. This isn't a training video. It's not a strategy video. It's a... We do here, we talk about life, the poker life. We talk about life. We talk about love. We talk about happiness. We talk about GTO pertaining to everything. All of those things. There's no... This isn't a... I'm going to teach you how to play poker for free. This is a... Come hang out. Let's try to have fun. Let's try to potentially improve the way we think about some things sometimes. Some days more than others. This is a let's watch PLO. This isn't a place where we're breaking down advanced strategy played by the top players in the world. This isn't a place where I'm telling you how you get better at poker. This isn't a place where you ask questions and I give you answers. If you want that, Steve says, what is that in your head? Fuck, I don't know. I gotta look now. What is on my head? I don't know. What is on my head? What is on my head, Steve? What the fuck's on my head? I don't know. What's on your head, Steve? What's on your head? That's what I want to know. Why don't you actually coach? That's fucking me. Why don't you actually coach, the guy says. Why don't you actually coach? Are you paying me to coach you? I didn't know this is a coaching session. If you'd like to send me my hourly rate, I'll happily coach you right now, FCA. Go ahead. I'll give you my PayPal or my Bitcoin or my money bookers or my BOA or my net teller or my Mayor's card room. We can work something out. The kid says, why aren't you coaching? This kid, why are you coaching? Why am I not coaching? It's a great question. Tell you what, FCA, you can ask me one question and I'll coach you. You get one question. If I like your question and you want to ask another question, I'll then coach you a second time. So feel free to go ahead and ask me a question, and I'm going to coach you right now. We're gonna talk coaching instead of weird shit on the live stream. So go ahead. Give me a question. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm here. I'm getting my simulation program up right now to, if you ask me a good question, which I have doubts because you asked me that question before. If you ask me a good question, I now have my GTO machine. I haven't getting it set up right now to be able to run a quick simulation and figure out the correct answer to your problem, if it's a math problem or a poker problem. Judith says Joey is a pure troll that sometimes mixes in not trolling for balance. So by the definition of what you just said, I'm not a pure troll. Then I'm not a pure troll at all. That's nothing like a pure troll what you just described. I'm not really a pure troll. I talk from my heart. I talk from my mind. I talk with love. I talk with care. I talk with compassion. And that's only because he believes in GTO. I tend to try to use GTO when I do live streams and podcast. Oh, Brandon says, got another fun hand. This one versus our friend Lafort. Okay, let's hear it. What happened to Lafort on a podcast this week? We can break down this hand. Maybe we can talk some coaching for our friend FCA. Boom player. All right, let's see it. Let's see this one, puppy. Brendan D. Brendan must be from Canada, I think. Oh, how do I get to this site? Okay. I think FCA left. He got broken down and just left. Saddened, crying. Doesn't get coaching. I gave him a fucking free question. I gave him a free $1,000 worth of value here, and the motherfucker leaves, huh? Well, piss off. Piss off, FCA. I give you $1,000 of free value and you leave. You don't ask him a question. You disrespect me by not asking me a question when I say it's time to ask me a question. Talking about coaching. All right, we're back to the hammer. Looks like Lafort pots the button. Brandon makes a very normal defend with 7-7-6-9. One suit. Flop. Top and bottom pair. 9-8-6. Mono flop. Top and bottom pair. Three backdoor. Ooh, oh shit. 3 backdoor quadras. I spoke too soon. 3 backdoor quadras. He's got 9-7-7-6. 9-8-7 flop. Checks. Lafort. What's happening here? Oh, it's 3-way. The under the gun continuation bets. The button calls. He check raises. So, interesting. Under the gun bets 450 into 550. Player 1 calls. And he check raises really small. 1350, which I don't really like that much. But player 4 calls. Player 1 folds. Turn is an ace of hearts, which, you know, he's got blockers to the nuts. He's got a weak 2 pair now. I'm guessing he just pots it. I don't see any other really thing. I don't understand that. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense. I guess. Calls and then all in, fold. I think the hammer should maybe debate not playing more 2550 PLO in the future. But I mean, he won the hand, so I think. Yeah. The regulars are going to hate me for saying that to you, Brendan, but we got love for you, so that'd be my recommendation after that hand. Mr. Dart says, who is behind the name Futek? I see him play at our Swedish site as Futek. He seems to win a lot. I believe a man named John Futek is currently behind the Futek screen name. So, hold on. I gotta order some food. I gotta make a delivery. I gotta make a call, an in call. This camera, why is it? Oh, I know what it's doing. It's too high. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh, it makes way more sense. the fuck? Trying to make a food delivery, can't. Oh, I had the screen all wrong the whole entire time. It's ridiculous. All right. Mr. Rives, Joey, best place to vacation this winter for recently divorced 28-year-old, please. Well, Mr. Rives, the best place to vacation. My troll brain, FCA, fucking fun player. FCA, an official fun player. Order food. What happened to the hot cook? Well, she's been replaced. But I'm currently out of food. I ate my last meal today. Best place to vacation. I guess, Mr. Rives, that depends on what your intentions are in this vacation. Do you want to try to have sex with women? Do you just want to stare at women? Do you want to go someplace warm? Do you want to go someplace fun? Do you want to gamble? Do you like hookers? Do you like drugs? Do you like strippers? You know, it really depends on what you're trying to get out of the experience. So we need to know a little bit more about what you'd like, and then we'll go from there. But I got an answer in mind, and I'm excited to tell you. Because I'm excited to maybe go with you. Doesn't Minx live in Atlantic? Doesn't he go to Atlantic City? I'll be in Atlantic City. I think I said that earlier. I'll be in Atlantic City on the 3rd of December. The 3rd of December. And I'm excited, I guess. I'll be commentating a no-limit poker, no-limit hold'em, a no-limit hold'em tournament with Ebony. Me and Ebony will be commentating. Joey, would you rather have sex with a 160-pound big girl or a lady boy? Well, I've already been down the big girl grinding path. I feel like I'd like to try the lady boy path. You know what? Honestly, I think I mean, to sit here and say that I probably have not had sex with a woman born a man would probably, it feels like it'd be a lie. I mean, you know, as I've been learning more about how to use proper math in different settings, when you do the math on my life, the math says, you know, it's probably happened before. They've had, in the USA, I would imagine they have some really great procedures that you wouldn't even know. So yeah, I can't sit here and claim that I've never been with a ladyboy or an actual woman post-op who's now, or a man who was born a man who's now post-operation is a woman. So yeah, and I'm not sad about it. I'm not embarrassed about it at all. Mr. Ribe says, not a poker vacation. It's a vacation to get laid as much as possible. Drugs are a bonus. The answer is clearly Las Vegas then, because you can get laid in Las Vegas as much as you want to get laid in Las Vegas. Or Las Vegas or Thailand. Obviously, Thailand would probably be number one. But if you're in the United States, yeah. Oh, Metalhead just said that. Does it tilt you? Does it tilt you to know you possibly bagged a ladyboy? Not at all. Okay with that, man. You just gotta accept things like that. What can you do? You can't change it. You can only learn in the future if you'd like to not get in that situation. Judas says, if you are in Europe, Eichslick is awesome. You could go skiing, get laid plenty. John has a great suggestion, says Amsterdam. Obviously, Amsterdam is a really great suggestion as well. I think there's probably a couple places you really can't go wrong with. San Diego, you can never go wrong with. Obviously, San Diego, you have to go out to the bars or the beach or something to try to get laid. Vegas, much easier to get laid. There's so many people around. I mean, you walk around. You could just sit there and grind like any casino, like floor, a lobby, the malls. I mean, you could just grind. There's so many places there to grind. I was just there, and there's just like, I was looking around. I'm like, God, if my intention was to just meet women here, it would be insane. Like, there's just so much possibilities. Obviously, when you're by yourself, this becomes more difficult. If you have a friend, it becomes a bit easier. If you have an ugly friend, it becomes a bit harder. If you have an attractive friend, it becomes a bit easier. If you're attractive, it becomes a bit easier as well. There's a lot of different variables and dynamics that goes into it. So, you know, really, like all poker questions, it depends. Metal says, well, have you ever been fooled? Took a broad back to the room, about to get frisky, and boom, a breakfast sausage appears. I like the way this guy describes things. I do. I really do. The answer to your question is no, I've never took a broad back to my room. And then I gotta answer. I gotta call. Hello? I'm currently doing it right now. I called to see when time you're gonna come over. Do you are you interested in potentially picking up some food for us to enjoy together? There's a place called Chipotle. Have you ever heard of it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, can you give me a I just want like a bowl of chicken, but like, yeah, like a chicken bowl with extra double chicken. You gotta have them put the chicken on the first chicken, and then say, "Oh, I want extra chicken." So then you get two servings of it, and then extra veggies as well, and then the other stuff you said, yeah. Why do I have to go to Alta with you? You just want me to buy the stuff. You can just buy whatever. What am I, your fucking, am I a whore or something here? I feel like a whore right now. How rich you think I am? Alright, fine. Go ahead. Do that. We'll exchange it. We'll make an exchange. Chipotle for makeup. Alright, fine. Oh, I'll see you soon, my young, beautiful friend. Alright, goodbye. Bye. Who that is, I can't tell you, but you guys know her. What's my website? One Poker Life. I just remembered the website. I'm going on it now. I'm gonna finish the website sometime soon and have it out. Yeah, I can't lie. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. There's a lot of spam though. I have to clean it up right now. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where the grass is all green, where my dick is real mean. Home, home on the range. Deep House says, Joey, can you show your 3K Tom Ford hoodie? I'll go show you my 3K Tom Ford hoodie. It really is kind of underwhelming, so if you're expecting a lot of coolness. Dudes, I kind of want to show these pants. So I was at this festival called Lollapalooza in Chicago this summer, and there was this guy that I was talking to, hanging out with. He was in our group, and he was wearing these pants with like some kind of a necklace, but no shirt, and like a bucket hat. And I like really wanted these pants, and I was like, "Where the fuck should these pants?" And he said something about they're some type of, I don't know, Middle Eastern type pants. So I finally found these pants that are just like this, that kind of come up to here. You can't see them, and then you can't whatever, but they're perfect. I cannot wear them. I'm gonna recreate his outfit because I loved it so much, and it's gonna be fun. But yeah, that was dumb. All right, here's Tom Ford hoodie. Here's the receipt for the hoodie. So it's you can't really see the material. You can't even really tell right now. So I'll put it on. It's so here's the tag. Tom Ford hoodie. Okay, and it's made in Italy. Is the material on here? It's made of, let's see, 100% cashmere, and yeah, I have to get it tailored at Tom Ford. Actually, I was gonna do it in Vegas, but I wanted to wear it, so I didn't take it there. I'm gonna take it to the Tom Ford in Chicago. And how's it look? It's a little, it's good size here, but it's a little bit big in the sleeves right here. So I have to they said I can get some taken out of there. And yeah, pretty anticlimactical 3K, right? What can you do? It's got these two zippers here. They're like kind of cool material. It's got this like white things here. It's got the white stitching in the thing. And yeah, not that fun. What can you do though? 3K hoodie. This is what it's like sometimes. But I own a lot of Tom Ford things, and I really wanted to have a Tom Ford hoodie, and I went there. I didn't think they actually had hoodies there, and they're like, "Oh, we got a hoodie." I'm like, "How much is it?" He said, "2K." I was like, "All right, I'll take it." Unfortunately, it was closer to 3K. Rida J. Hello, Mr. Joey. Hello. This is my first time on your stream. Welcome. I want to ask if you would accept $5 staking for your upcoming PLO cage from a micro stakes player with a dream. You know what, buddy? I'd fucking love to accept your $5. Your $5 staking thing. Yeah. When I'm gonna officially start getting staked for that, I don't even remember. I don't know when the tournament is, to be honest with you. So when I'll let you know more on when that's gonna be taking place. You can follow here on the streams. Follow me on Twitter at Joining Everyone, in the Facebook group, facebook.com/PLO podcast. I think that's right. Is that right? I'm not sure if that's right. Can't be bothered to know if that's right. I'm going to look up the link right now. I'll put it in the description. Also, if anyone's interested, I'm selling some of my old stuff because I'm not about that Gucci life anymore. I used to really love Gucci. So, here's my Gucci stuff I'm selling. This book bag, a game-worn book bag. This book bag's been in 3 different countries through thick and thin. Gucci book bag, shiny. Got the Gucci things back here. I believe it cost $1,500. Also have this Gucci backpack right here. A little bit smaller, black. Been with me in a lot of places. Both of these bags have carried some very fun things. Selling both of those. That bag was like $1,200 or something like that. Maybe 800,000. I don't fucking remember, to be honest with you. Couple Gucci shoes. These Gucci white loafers, which I used to love. The first time I wore them was in Spain, in Ibiza, at a nightclub. Or it was more like a day club. And I wore these with socks, which I didn't know, like you're supposed to wear these things with socks. And I met my Australian girlfriend wearing these. So I never want to see these again, because it brings back bad memories. I also have these white Gucci sneakers right here that I'm selling as well. Size 12, 11, 10? I don't fucking know. I'm going to make some type of 2+2 listing on there. These are kind of dirty. The shoes, I think, only cost a couple $100 for each, but how much I'm going to sell them for, I don't know. But it's coming soon. If potentially someone watching this was ever interested in those and wanted them. Oh, actually, I have this too. I really liked Gucci before. A Gucci iPhone thing right here. This red thing. It's got the Gucci. It's a little dirty. It needs to be washed, but yeah. And I also have Tom Ford jeans that I believe cost like $1,200. I'm selling as well. I think brand new they cost $1,200, but I'm not sure how much I'm selling that for. But they don't fit me because I've gained some weight since then, and I didn't even try them out when I bought them. I was just like tilted and bought them in Australia. So I'm gonna resell that stuff. I don't know how much I'm charging for it, but yeah. Tim F says I bought my hoodie from Walmart. I think it was $9. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we've had different years in terms of poker, so it makes sense. I'm kidding. I'm not going to shot. I'm bang bang. I'm not sending shots. I apologize. I'm kidding. I'm not sending shots. FCA, what is PLO Cage? Glad you asked that question. PLO Cage is a $5,000 buy-in tournament on America's Card Room, aka the Winning Poker Network. We did a live stream of the no limit variation about a week and a half ago. It's on my YouTube channel, and it's going to be PLO format, 6 max. Buy-in $5,000, lasts 4 hours, starts at 10-20 blind level, 25-50 blind level after an hour and 20 minutes, and then goes up to 25-50 blind level. All three have ante. However much you end the tournament with, you take home. So it's like a cash tournament. I don't know how you describe it really. So if you end the tournament with $15,000, you have $15,000. That makes sense? Did I explain it right? I explained it 100 times the other day. I don't ever want to explain it again. Deep House says, I thought I was a baller for buying a Boss Polo for €110. You're a pretty baller. I mean, it's all relative, right? It really is. Really all relative. Really all relative when you think about it. I need to make like an official YouTube video breaking down. I'm gonna like take the, you know, sometimes they have product breakdowns on different things on different YouTube channels. So like take a product and unbox it and break it down. I'm gonna do one for my 3K Tom Ford hoodie because I've talked about it too much and people are like, how can a hoodie possibly be that much money? I don't fucking know, and I don't want to ever think about buying a hoodie again. I'm just gonna wear this every single day for the rest of my life. Yeah, but really, when you think about it, I haven't really shopped that much this year, so it's kind of like makes up for a lot of shopping. It's not like I'm shopping every single week or every single month. I barely have shopped at all this entire year, so kind of like makes up for lost shopping time, I guess. Yeah. justify it however I can to myself. Crying on the inside for sure. What's this table still running for here? Jeez. I'm the end boss. No, definitely not a no. I cannot think of one category I'm currently end boss. If it's like a basketball game between a one-on-one basketball game between me and someone from the live stream, I might be the end boss of that. But and by that I mean there's definitely people that can beat me in basketball. But I've been playing a lot lately. I think I've gotten a lot better. I think I've gotten pretty good, actually. Yeah. I was thinking about something else. Oh yeah, I was gonna mod the forums and take out the spam. The One Poker Life forums, the future forums are the best forums in the world. All right, how do I delete these things? Administrative. Let's do it together, guys. All right, I'm on the one poke. What is this? Brunto? What the fuck is this shit? I gotta add a moderator. What's Ryan Bonner's screen name? I'm gonna make him a moderator on the site. Okay. Moderation tools. Delete threads as spam. Delete other posts and threads started by the affected user. Yes. Physically remove. Ban these users. Nice. Oh, the IP addresses. Oh, what does that mean? Proceed. Password. Oh, password. I'm gonna put that over here. You guys hack me. Guys, I got DDoSed. I get hacked and DDoSed. I'm gonna get hacked and DDoSed. Placed ban users in permanent ban. Never lift ban. Bam. Ban. Done. Nice. Perfect. Oh, got some more to ban. They're gonna DDoS me. Was it DDoS? DDoS? Delete threads as spam. Physically remove. Ban these motherfuckers. Hot damn, ban these motherfuckers. Oh, that's so great to ban them. Alright, we're back. Clean up the forum a bit. Introduce yourself in main forum. I like it. Nice. Who is Euclidean? I'll tell you the answer to that question right now. DDS. I've always thought it was DDoS. That's what I said. DDoS. 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 Whatever. Kanye West had a plain white tee for $500 on the website. You might want to buy that, Joe. Tim, I think you're misunderstanding I should show my watch. I have an expensive watch too. It was the first. I have a Gucci watch too, but I'm not selling that because I'm not selling my watch because I fucking love the watch. But that was the first. I always before I started playing poker, I used to like the big craze back in the day was having like a 5K watch and having like an expensive watch. At that time, 5K was an expensive watch. I was like, all right, whenever I make like 50K, I'm buying a 5K watch, which is obviously insanely spewy. So I saw this Gucci watch for like 2 years that I wanted to buy, and then I finally bought it. Actually, maybe I was a 100K roll. I can't remember what I bought it at, like 100 or 200K or something like that. But I'm not selling the watch because I love that watch so fucking much. Oh, yeah. I'm getting excited thinking about it. I'm going to join One Poker Life. You should, Danny. It's not very active right now. I haven't really made an effort to make the forum active so far, but there still is a little bit of traffic from some people. And but yeah, it'll be a lot popular once my actual domain name is not it's not going to be a forum. It's going to be an actual website. Once that gets going, then the site's going to be much more fun. And the forum's basically just going to be an extension of the live stream community that I built up and a place for people to join a community, post your stories, get some positivity around you in the term of support or for feedback and those type of things. And overall, I think it's going to be a fun place. Who doesn't want to have their own forum where they can hang out with people and talk GTO? talk dating. I wish I was dating. I wish I was dating. My life is much more, quote unquote, entertaining, quote unquote, exciting. I don't know why I did the quote unquote, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more something. It's a lot more something when you're single. But at this point in my life, or I'm not sorry, when you're single, when you're dating around a lot, and at this point in time, I don't really want to date around a lot, unfortunately, because I'm too old for the time being. So I'm trying to only date a very small number of people. Yeah. Happy about it. John says that's right. Distributed denial of service. Exactly. That's exactly what I said, John. DDoS. Poker and sleep says, oh, there's some cool forums topics on here. I gotta get involved. Once I get baller, I'll stop eating noodles. I just want to give you guys money. I feel bad for you guys. You can't afford a hoodie from Walmart, and you only eat noodles. That's kind of tragic. Alright guys, we're going to wrap up the stream for an unknown reason. Thank you for tuning in to my stream. It's, like I said, it hasn't been a while. And I'm going to try to do some more streams this next coming week right here. This week, same time, you can expect a couple streams. Podcast with Sean LaForte, part 3 coming up. And a couple other people. I got to think about it again. So yeah, guys, for those who tuned in live, thank you very much. For those who watched this on replay and stayed the whole hour and 45 minutes, you guys are insane. But I love you. If you want to follow future updates, Facebook group, obviously. On Twitter at JohnGrim1. And that's all I got. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Goodbye, puppies. Goodbye, mummies.